Abrupt transition back. I'm just getting some Final Fantasy launched in the background. I actually didn't totally finish supper yet, but here we are. And as you can hear in the background, I am getting Final Fantasy 14 set up, so there we go. Ah, I see. Krista was the last active one, and she's wearing a Valentine's Day suit. Also, welcome on in, Aqua. Good to see you. Yep, grabbing that fuel. Yeah, and... oh my goodness. By the way, also during the break, I decided to just put the redeem in there. We know the redeem's gonna wind up there at some point. Keep in mind, my redeems, their pricing times their length and all that stuff is what factors into a cooldown. That it does have a 1 hour cooldown, but that's fine. The longer redeem is, the higher I make the cost and cooldown. Don't mind if I do with some water, yeah. Sounds good. Hey, I'm actually sort of hoping... I'm sort of hoping that Pixie will still be streaming by the time I'm done. Not gonna lie. I don't think I've rated over there in... I think it's actually been a bit since raided over there, and I would love to raid over there. But we're not at the end of the stream yet. You think we are? Normally we are at this time on a Thursday, but we didn't Final Fantasy 14 yesterday, and I don't like that we didn't Final Fantasy 14 yesterday. So we're gonna change that. Forgot what day it was today. You know, I somehow remembered that today was Thursday. But also oh my goodness. I was not expecting a certain live today. Also, again, I gotta fight down all these pings. I think. Oh yeah, these pings are just from folks that I almost always pop into from them going live. I don't mind those pings at all. Those pings are cool. And you get the reply pings from time to time, but I know that's a default option for Discord. That's fine. Actually, you'll find that you actually don't get pings from replies from me. I always shut off the ping on reply when I reply to somebody. So you're not going to get a ping if I reply to you, probably. That's just a me thing. I don't like bugging people. Discord likes bugging people, yes. Try not to get distracted. Oh, I have to clear out another notification related to my own stream. It's just funny that happens. Where's this notification for? Oh. Oh. Oh, also, I noticed that 2 legitimate people joined, so I'm gonna make sure that they have that extra roll. I do a 2-step roll-in system. And this is actually to protect people who submit art from having bots comb through and try and steal them. It's an extra precaution that I put in place. So people joining don't immediately get access to the art channel. Actually, if you select from channels and roll the artist thing, I think you get access there, but honestly, I'm gonna have to double check the workflow on that, because I know bots like to push buttons too. I just wish bots would push the get banned button. Oh my goodness. Also, I forgot Tush Day. Tush was a Tush. Okay, Sectoral Captain, a little too much Tush there. Six hours, but with guests. Oh yeah, there we go. That makes a 6-hour shift feel a lot longer. Oh my goodness. The job I had for actually, I think it was pretty much 4 years. I had this particular job. Front facing, dealing with customers and all that stuff.
Here.
I used to actually complain a lot when I was given 6-hour shifts. I was like, either give me an 8-hour or give me a 4-hour. I don't want none of this between stuff. No lunch evading shift stuff, alright? Or was it 5-hour shifts I complained about? I don't know. It was the one that was just short enough that you don't get a lunch. And I was like, alright, you're gonna have to give me a longer shift or a shorter shift based off of this. So a lot of the shifts winded up being the full 8, which is fine. Time goes by faster with the longer ones and shorter ones. But the middle ones feel like they take twice as long. So... And I do that kind of stuff in the best kind of way. I hint, and I just subtly complain about that stuff. If they do stuff that lies outside of our... this is a unionized position. If it lies outside of the contract, then it's like... No, we're gonna have a problem here for doing this. But the only time I really had to point at the book and stuff was because I was frequently getting over 36 hours a week. And because this was a part-time position, and our book said a part-time employee should not be regularly scheduled for over 36. So if there was like the odd week, oh, somebody called in sick, it's like, yeah, okay. But when they made it multiple weeks in a row, then I had to point at the book, and I was like, we can't make this a regular thing, because this is going to be a problem. Bots having fun tonight? Yeah, it is. Tomorrow is 7 hours. Okay, I have tomorrow. After tomorrow, I have 6 days off. Woo! Yes! Oh, you know what? We may as well go onto this screen, but I'll make Final Fantasy 14 of it up here. Also, we're gonna make sure that. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Kadista, for not messing up the Final Fantasy 14 box, or maybe she fixed it. But yes, I am back. I'm very slowly catching up on chat because Firebot says, oh, there we go. There's Firebot. Thank you, Firebot. Nice to be off on your birthday. Oh, heck yes. If I've worked for a place long enough, I take my birthday off. Why the heck would I work on my birthday? I'm not celebrating my birthday slaving away. Now, if somebody were to give me a weather-related paid position, I think I'd come in on my birthday anyways, because I freaking love weather. And I would gladly work on my birthday for that. Actually, you know what? Train conductor? I think in the case of train conductor, I think I would also go up on my birthday for that too, because that's still pretty cool. Good old hydration. There are days I don't mind being bugged. Others where I want to put someone's head through a wall. Oh, yeah, totally didn't finally join Discord. I mean, there's a lot of folks who don't like having a lot of, Oh, welcome on in, Booty Mage. I'm just scrolling down to your message right now. There's a lot of folks, like even me included, who don't like joining too many Discords. That's the really big thing. Sectoral Captain, we consent around here. Aye. I'm sure I didn't hear there was too much tush. Oh, no. That would be from the sectoral captain, if anybody. It'd all be on the sectoral captain. You get a 1 hour... If I get a 1 hour shift, I'm confused because unemployed. Oh my goodness. Disney retail gotta be sparkles and sunshine and pixie dust. Yay! Never mind that. Never mind that. It's because of the job that ankle for all kind of messed up now. I wish there was a real workers' comp program for situations like that. Worker comp here is alright, but honestly, I feel more like they do it for themselves than they do for the employee. Last year, my birthday was Saturday, and I called Friday off. Nothing wrong with that. Salad prep done for dinner. Heck yes. Hey, look at that. I'm almost caught up. Isn't that amazing? Imagine being caught up. At the rate that I was reading at the beginning there, it's how slowly I was going through the messages. It's like, okay, well, there we go. I'm finally catching up here. Only active in a few. Their workers' comp sucks ass. You know what? That sounds about in line with a lot of Disney's policies. They've also been actively interfering in politics, which, I guess they don't know their place. Disney's place is supposed to be in buying out completed works and slapping their name all over it. That's supposed to be the Disney way. Anyway. Me being a little unhappy with Disney, not only because they don't treat their workers the best, but also some of the really dumb things they've done. And the franchises I feel they don't have the right to own. Not feeling as queasy, so I'll try to eat. Hopefully, your body is okay with it. Because it really sucks not being able to eat. I really wish they wouldn't. Hate our governor with a passion, but yeah, like... Don't... I know, they treat us great. I am luck. It's just like Amazon/Twitch. Oh yes, what What a great deal we get out of this. Yes, I love making 5 cents off of 3 minutes of ads. That sounds wonderful. Wow. It's a paycheck, and anxiety does not want to go through finding a new job and interviews. Now, the job finding process is... Over here, it may as well just be dead. Our employment market is absolute trash. Oh my goodness, and good luck getting into any IT industry nowadays. I mean, not that I had very much luck previously. Companies don't like to train people anymore. And now, companies really love their precious AI. By the way, Amazon, you included. I'm sorry, Amazon, ever since you did your layoffs in favor of AI, I don't have a very good opinion of you. Oh, yes, I'm streaming on Twitch. Yes, I still don't have a very good opinion of you, Amazon. Seriously. AI in healthy amounts. Oh, let me get out of the way. They're probably trying to talk with, they probably have a story character here, and they're trying to get through Stormblood. I don't want to be in the way. Also, I don't want to be randomly talked to. I realize I have my, trade mentor, status up. It's been on for a while. I just left it on. I haven't really thought about changing my status or anything like that. I mean, there are times I like to... I don't mind pointing directions and helping people get started, but... By the way, Trade Mentor doesn't really mean that much in Final Fantasy 14. There's certain requirements, which are not the easiest to get, but they're, out of all the mentor statuses, they're one of the easiest to get. Trade Mentor's easy to get. Oh, PvP Mentor apparently still exists. I don't know why, but it does. Battle Mentor is another one you can get. PvP Mentor is... It's purely a side one. It's actually not even required for full mentor status. And full mentor status doesn't really... I mean, look, you do get a degree of respect because Battle Mentor is not easy to get. You have to get Trade Mentor and Battle Mentor in order to get full mentor. And Battle Mentor is a bit of a pain in the arse to get. You need an X amount of player comms. I think it's 200. Whatever is required for the second level achievement. Palace of the Dead. So yeah, we've made it to floor 280 something. That's the furthest we've made it. So, you know, haven't gotten this. Not easy to get. And this is for solo. Good luck. Lots of bullshit that can party wipe you. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised I'm even at 46 for this. Oh. I work for Disney and have a very low opinion of them. Yeah. Big companies always seem to have something rotten with them. Like I said earlier, it's like, to behave like a corporation is to suck the dick of, shareholders. And corporations do a pretty good job at that. Of the Sixth Sense. Ah, yes. I only need to discover 54 more hordes without using an intuition. So, you know, you get into battle and you're standing on a convenient spot in in the Palace of the Dead, and there you go. Clear the 100th floor of heaven on high. Yeah, not happening. This is definitely not happening. Where's the player combinations? Isn't that a part of dungeons? Why is that? For Pete's sakes. Must be somewhere over here. Ah, all the fates. I still haven't done this fate because this fate is dumb. It's unbalanced. I don't like it. Maybe if I could get multiple people, but nobody likes this fate. You can't get multiple people to do this fate because nobody likes it. Okay, I've got to get past all of these individual fates and shared fates. Where's the player comms? Oh, by the way, if you need motivation... Oh, it's under character. I guess that sort of makes sense. By the way, if you need any reason to revive randos who are just like who just happen to die in the field or something, or maybe post fate is probably the best opportunity to do this. Who is not in your party or alliance, by the way. You have your little kindness of strangers. And if you can somehow find 200 instances of this, then you get the Good Samaritan title. It's a separate category. Wait, no. It's the level 3 one, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you have to hit the level 3 one, 100 player combinations. In order to, that's one of the qualifications. Another one, which is a little difficult, is hitting level 100 with a tank roll, with a DPS roll, and a healer roll, if I'm not mistaken. We can see his qualifications quickly here. But first, I'm going to set this as my home place so we can easily teleport here. My home point is still in Solution 9. Ah, yes, we're not going to see that place for a while in our story playthroughs. I guess we'll just go to that Gridania because I set it up so that Gridania is cheaper for me. Hate heat waves. Feel flat mentally and physically, and I have 2 more days of it. And heat waves, there's a lot less ways to mitigate it too. It's pretty annoying. Yes, I landed on the lamp. I get a bonus of 0 points for that. It doesn't count. Okay, so, mentor. Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry, it's why is it 1,500? That's between achievements. I thought it was at a certain achievement. That's annoying. But yeah, it's level 100 tank roll, level 100 healer. Oh, roll quest? Why? Why roll quest? That is gross. Roll quests take forever. That's my biggest complaint about the roll quests. Is they take a decade or 2. Also, they're not with. They're not really with. At least I found I think the Black Mage ones were pretty unbalanced. But that might be the Shadowbringer one that I was complaining about being unbalanced. And they should have just said DPS on this. Why would you say melee DPS or range DPS? Just say DPS. Any bloody DPS class, alright? Next thing you know, somebody's gonna be like, oh, it doesn't specify whether it's magical or not. Oh, sorry. We'll say melee DPS or range DPS or magical range DPS. But yeah, basically level 100 of each color-coded role. Blue tank, green healer, red DPS. And somehow receive 1,500 player combinations because they like making Battle Mentor near impossible to get. That's pretty cool. 1,500 comms. What a bunch of bullshit. They had to freaking change that. That is really stupid. There was probably way too many full mentors and they wanted to call, I don't know. The best gown ever. If you get the best gown ever, then you've met one of the requirements. Ah, yes. I love it. I also don't like going with randos. But, if you're a summoner, I find you get the most player combinations when you fight Ultima. At least in my experience. If you just keep cycling through your combos, you just keep spinning right through them, and use your melee limit break when you're supposed to, because there is a melee limit break you have to do, a point where you have to do a melee limit break, then you tend to get some player combinations from that. Even with the full party round. It's actually surprising at first because it's like, wow, DPS never gets comms. It's almost always tank. Or healer if the party runs into a pinch. Anyway, what am I doing? Just let's get to the story already, for Pete's sakes. Also, we gotta start New Game Plus back up. See all these quests available? Yeah, I don't think all these quests are actually available at the point where we are in the story. New Game Plus, let's resume. Ah, there we go. No quests available. They're about to poof. Yep, they're gone. Just like that. If there's any voice cutscenes, I'm gonna mute myself and sneak some food. Breaking and delivering. I don't know about you two, but I'm ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this. Right. Not left to say then? Ooh, the Idol of Ziggy! Right, let's go and find that cave. I'd react like that too if I said it that way. if I heard it said that way. Ah, yes. The only way to travel underwater. On the broom. I'm now the underwater witch. / wizard. The best in the sea. Is this vault we're supposed to go into? Hello, LSA. Hello, Lise. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight into the heart of the Isle of Zeki. You got a plan for once we get to the Isle? How about the two of us get the guards' attention while the third heads straight for the vault? Afterwards, the other two will join them there, and together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. Oh, hold on. They're doing that communication underwater thing, and I am not applying the correct effect to my voice for that. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. You read my mind. I also had a mind to ask Cody to be one, given his peerless murder prowess. Then it's settled. You two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Meanwhile, I will attempt to locate the vault and gain entry into with the ceremonial knife. When I'm inside, I will contact you via link pearl. Right, come on, Cody. We've got work to do. Okay. This music. I remember this music. I remember finding an S rank while I heard this music. So, this is a stronghold. That is not the menu I wanted. This is only the outer part of the stronghold. Yeah. Not these two, by the way. These two are right in the middle of our objectives here. But it's not them we're after. Oh, hi there.
Hello.
Hello and goodbye, yep. And thankfully there is no S rank here this time. Good. But if there is an S rank, I can let our hunt link shell know, and there will be a lot of people here within a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, or honk apparently. You got caught in my AoE. You shouldn't have done that. Water Sprite was too close. Ah. Ah, there you are, Elise. You're a sight for sore eyes. I hope Alice is alright too. Cody, please, can you hear me? I've found the vault. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry. We'll be gone, just like that. Off we go. I sense a dungeon coming up. There you are. The entrance is straight ahead. Good timing, I might add. Sounds like a whole garrison is heading straight for us.
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege!
Thanks for the food opportunity.
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
What in the world?
Who hath made us whole?
Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Kojin.
It was I who made you whole.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault?
Yes, sounds confusing, I know.
How auspicious! We do commend thee, son of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen. And for their loyalty, we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Sounds high-spirited.
Perfect. A contest of wills, just what we need.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day, your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
By force? Chaos. Oh yeah. Here we go.
We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
That's a Primal standing in front of us, right?
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lise, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
Thinks Susano's lost his mind. It's mine to help. Yeah, perhaps. I gotta say though, much less rude than a lot of the other primals we've met. Oh, hello, B-Rank. You weren't there before. Somebody must have defeated you somewhere else. That was not part of the plan. A Kojin Primal was most definitely not part of the plan. Oh, I'm sure there was a perfectly logical explanation involving the ether stored in the treasures, and a religious fervor with which the Kojin guard them, or something. A pity Alphanet isn't here to provide it. And just when I thought our fortunes had changed, I swear, if Stormblood and his people knew this might happen. No, somehow I doubt that. Even the Red seems surprised by what happened. All rises and falls at the whim of a capricious force, does it? Then the same goes for him. We have to defeat that Primal. Ah, the Lord of Revel. This is our Primal fight one. I see. As before, our numbers limit our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. All I have is a desperate one. Lise, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the Primal. We'll lead them on with a wild dodo chase all over the Isle. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid you can guess. I'm sorry, Cody. I truly am, but neither of us can even approach Susano, much less hope to defeat him. Which means you're on your own. Well, who knows? He does have an awful lot of adventure friends. Maybe some of them decided to take a fishing trip to the Far East, and are surprisingly close by. Yes, and I speak fluent Indian. Yes, and I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point in putting this off. Oh. My tabs have winded up, like, completely elsewhere. My mouse is lagging. Why is my mouse lagging? Oh, well, okay, that's a little better. Why are half of these things running under system? That's really annoying. Why can't the process be truthful when it's using CPU? So we got some process that's lying on what resources it's using. I wonder if it's a browser. Hold on. What happens if I completely kill the browser process? Yeah, Google is claiming to use 0% sometimes. I think Google's being a piece of crap right now. I'm just going to completely kill it. And then start it back up, because I think something is up here. Nope, system's still behaving like a piece of crap. Okay, lovely. Why are you opening it up there? You open up here. You close. No, I've still got a process somewhere that's using CPU. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me see if that stupid Firebot bug is happening again. No, it isn't. No. I think they actually fixed that problem. That can close. Well, what the hell's using it? Oh, you know what? It could be Steam. Hey, Steam. Get out of here. Hey, it's not Steam. You know, this is why Windows is such a useless piece of crap. What is actually using my CPU? Virtual machine. I know this virtual machine's using a little. That's pretty easy. Really annoys me when it says generic system process. That just irritates me. Here, let's restart Windows, the Windows Explorer, and see if we can fix things with that. Restart Windows Explorer. And that doesn't resolve anything. Those are all just OBS processes. Which I really wish were properly containered. That would be really cool. Those are all using CPU, but those are all part of streaming processes. Well, I don't know. Mouse isn't lagging anymore. Ever since I restarted everything on, actually, did everything start up properly? Yeah, that seems about right. I'm gonna wait until the ads are over. Well, we'll unlock the vault door. I don't think we're getting any story of unlocking the vault door. I think what we're gonna get is, oh, you can now do the match. Yep, that's it. That's all it was. While we wait, I'm gonna briefly remind myself of how to fight normal Susano, because it has been a real freaking long time since I have fought normal Susano. We used to fight the extreme version a lot, and then all of us got the mounts we needed and didn't need to fight him anymore. Preferably from somebody who usually goes through and all that stuff. Oh, is it this one? I think it's this one. No, this one doesn't have actual where you go, whatever you do. That doesn't tell me nothing. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's the one. That's one of the ones I was looking for. Only 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Heck yes, this is way better. Oh, I completely forgot about the storm cloud. Funny enough. I always had issues finding folks in dungeons back when I played MMOs. And it always came down to my equipment. How am I supposed to get better equipment if no one will help me with the dungeons who have it? Oh, the best part about Final Fantasy XIV is all the dungeons, all the story dungeons are soloable at this point. I mean, sort of. Soloable with NPCs is actually the term. You don't have to go with strangers anymore. Some trials are the same way too, but most of the trials still require party matching. But it's a party matching system, so yeah. Oh, I love phase 2. Tank. Okay. Okay, that should be fairly straightforward. Now, we do have to do a little, a party matching system. With a party of other players. Yep, we gotta do that. Extreme. Ah, yes, let's do extreme. Who does extreme, synced anymore? You're not gonna find players if you, You're probably not going to find any players if you try to do an extreme synced. Okay. The pool of tribute. We got to complete the pool of tribute. Average wait time 6 minutes. Alright, so we might be waiting about 10 minutes. Or we could only be waiting a minute and a half. I find the average wait time to be very unreliable. We'll see. So yeah, this is how the matching system works, and if you're a DPS, you're gonna have to wait a little longer in most instances. There's a few instances, I believe Alliance Raid roulettes are one of them, where DPS are usually the one that's, that parties are short of, so you get matched pretty quickly in Alliance Roulette. But I don't like Alliance Raids. It's like 24 players. Sorry, 23 other players that you don't know. Yeah, no thanks. That's actually the worst part about A Realm Reborn, or post A Realm Reborn, is there is a mandatory Alliance Raid series. Thankfully, I find the community with that Alliance Raid in general is usually pretty friendly towards new players. Just mention that you're new and they'll understand. And if people are doing inappropriate callouts or being assholes, well, usually the entire alliance will make fun of them. So, yeah, if somebody's grumpy in alliance, then a lot of people just jump on them. Also, how did I miss this one? In general, the community in Final Fantasy XIV is actually pretty nice. Where it can get a little dicey is, raids can get dicey with randos. Optional alliance raids are very mixed. Sometimes you get a good group and sometimes you don't. Sometimes the groups also have troubles. Because you'll get a different amount of first-timers. Every time. Sometimes you'll get a pretty high amount for first-timers. And in those ones, it can be pretty rough. Some bosses can take more than one try, because not everybody's got the mechanics down.
Hi, I'm Daisy!
Hey, some guy, welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. Oh, by the way, lava crabs. Lava crabs and lava snakes. Oh, and random passive fire sprite. The sprites are the only like passive enemies you're really gonna find around here. Where's Lavadusa? Oh my goodness. Oh, see, it didn't take 6 minutes now, did it? All right, we're ready to do this. Well, as long as nobody was dozing off while they were waiting for the party finder. We're waiting for one tank, one healer, and one DPS to say yes. They also could have gotten caught in a loading zone, so... Or not, or they're going to get timed out. If you get matched and you get timed out from lack of response, you get penalized next time you enter the queue. Oh, no, there we go. We're good. And my insert portrait is back to default again. Yay! Say my hellos as well. Ah, there we go. The duty cage sort of prevents you from targeting Susano, or any boss. But also, if you angle the camera right, it doesn't. Oh, somebody's getting a mentor bonus. Oh, might be from me. Okay, we got one or more members doing this for the very first time.
Let the rebel
Okay,
begin.
my conversation will be delayed with everybody. I'm going to be focused on this. Also, I'm going to stick sort of close like everybody else. It's actually a pretty good idea. Susano has some pretty far-reaching moves. Also, it helps us keep everything concentrated. Okay, stack marker, stack up. Also, that was an explosive. Nice try, trying to distract the sectoral captain. Now you guys get to see a synced fight too, so we're not too far above. There's a dark cloud. Let's just be ready for that. It's definitely not aiming for me.
The seas part for we alone.
Oh, phase change. I'm putting the barrier up. Ooh. Our healers got a little busy there. Getting our party back up on her feet and somebody low health. Woo.
The seas part for we alone.
Oh, he's doing it again to somebody else. And we got a stack. I will catch up with chat in just a bit. Yep. Oh. There's a double cloud. There's a triple cloud. Base change should be coming up pretty soon.
The seas part for we alone.
Seas part for... The seas part is...
In the chaos.
Okay. Here we go. Base change.
Wild and pure and forever free.
Here we go. The tank's gonna take that. And then second tank takes the lightning. And we beat the crap out of the sword. Or we ignore the mechanics because we're able to destroy the sword immediately. Okay. Second sword. Phase 2.
Resilient souls, I salute you.
Tank Buster. AoE Tank Buster.
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
That is Stone Prison 1. I love it when my keys do that.
The seas part for we alone.
Yeah, we good. Beautiful.
Ferocity.
Yeah, we'll LB that. Still not aiming for me. Okay.
'Twas a memorable dance indeed.
GG. Tanks did lovely. Ah, there we go. Okay. I'm debating on whether to play Minecraft on my server. Wait, hold on. I got 2-player comms. Nice. I'm debating on whether to play a bit of Minecraft on my server, where I don't know exactly what we'll be doing, or playing Dark Souls 2. First time, where I don't know what I'll be doing, but it would be awesome and hard. Oh my goodness. Both of those sound like quite a bit of fun. I hear Dark Souls 2 has some pretty nasty places, though. I think I've seen one of my friends play that before, and I think I remember a very narrow bridge with way too many enemies on it. Like, oh my goodness.
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir.
Minecraft's pretty
Enough
chill.
to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm.
I'm beveraging.
The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore.
The sign.
Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
Now it's just the Garlics at Garleans.
Did it? Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing, but if your mind is made up, then that is that.
See you in a bit, Jay. I do like the trial, the trial fights.
I should
they're
add
always a
that
lot of
if
fun.
you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past. Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
We're going to go get him.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
Take some of their major tech armor while you're at it.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything?
He's good at running away.
I had hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it with your help or with your heads.
Confederate scum! You will pay for that!
Knock, knock.
Confederacy. They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all. It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
You're gonna cheat?
My lady,
You high-ranking Guardians are
I'm going
usually
outside.
cheaters, right? For those of you the Empire.
The Kami are not finished with you yet.
What was that? That just flickered there. Let's give a cat who's eating her missing asthma pill. Oh, yeah, that's pretty important right there.
There's no end to them.
I
They just
remember
keep
and
coming.
reminded me that I forgot to take my ADHD med. Oh, yeah.
Then we must be
Med
doing
checks.
something right.
Pretty
We have
important.
to hold out for as long as we can. He's counting on us.
Whoa.
Cesaro is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Is it true? Did you defeat him?
It's like, aye.
Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move? Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Throws smoke wall down. We're gone.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her, she can handle herself.
I can't let you take all the glory, can I?
I'd be that way. Alright. Why am I riding underwater this time? Oh, okay. Now, don't tell me we got another high-rank Guardian cheating, alright? Seems all that the Empire is good at. think we're safe. I didn't see any Kojin following us. Wait here. I'm going back for Alice. You stayed behind so we could escape. So that you could escape, not me. And that was a mistake. I should have been the one to stay behind, not her. She's doing fine. So I've got to go back to her. If we lose her, I'll never forgive myself. You're overthinking. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start. But I also knew I couldn't do it alone. I've asked too much, and I let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right. And I have to do it on my own. Let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. You could start by finding me a towel and some bandages. See? Alice! What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway? For the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. And me. Shut up and let me have this. Krista. Big smile in the background. Yes, hugs. As awkward as that hug looked. Right. That wasn't so bad, was it? And now then, we need to hurry back to Asari. Yeah, that definitely looked awkward. We need to hurry to Azari. We are right beside Azari. What are you talking about? Like, that rock over there is literally where we just were. We're right beside Azari. I don't see any soldiers. You think the Confederacy drove them all off? Oh. Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. Speak to them villagers. I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Domin catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Ah, so she poof and disappeared? So is that her specialty cheat code? Is disappear? Hello, first name Flustered, last name Fisher. To go poof. Yep. Gonna lay down for now. So I'm gonna lurk. Have a good stream. All right, Hemlock. Have a good lurk. Have a good rest. Thank you very much for the lurks. I appreciate it. You're not an Imperial. Is it over? Oh, yes. They're gone. Good. All the rest in care. Yes. Ami be praised. I was certain she would have killed us. Or have us all killed and burned Azari to the ground. Or kill us after making us watch. Or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. Wouldn't put it past that person. There was like hints, and what was it? It struck her nerve. Talking something about orphan or something like that. Which, by the way, does not excuse you from tormenting other people. There we go. Perfect. Wait, I should have that. I should have that with no oh, that looks even better. There we go. That's a great for a thumbnail right there. Tested just how precise the tilt is on Hippo. Hello, Stupefied Senior. Almost sounds like Stupefy, which is a spell. In some worlds. Imagine needing a wand to cast magic. The sectoral leader does not need a wand, but he has been known to use staves in the past to enhance his abilities. And in present. Sometimes. But he also uses a sword.
Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not get back up, and could not regain my feet.
Well, that line was just way too close to I've fallen and can't get back up.
I thought for sure we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I'd see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid.
That day is now. I wanted to stand on that, not jump over it. But alright. Hey, Alice, there's somebody over there who's fallen and can't get back up. Back already? What have you learned? That there is a old person over there who has fallen and can't get back up. Hey, anything but the 10 streak. Heck yes. Woke up for bathroom and saw you live. We have this. Oh yeah. Back to sleep. Alright. Have a good rest, Corey. I may as well go by Corey now. It makes it a little... It'll make everybody else calls you Corey, so I may as well too. Plus, you did mention the rebranding thing and all that stuff, and I'm sure once that's complete, it'll be much easier for me to go by. 40 sessions with that 90.9%, which is a pretty fun number pattern as well. That Garuda Edgy just looking at us like, meow! At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lise and speak with him together. That tripped me up a little, because I didn't read the next line, and I thought that she was calling Lise a guy, and that would have been really confusing right there. Yes, that's what it sounds like to the Garuda Edgy. That's the sound that I think the Garuda Edgy makes when summoned.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
They are.
And full of vim and vigor.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you I was no stranger to chains.
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Kojin reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
She had
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add.
Oh, well, you look at that. Nice.
Suffice it to say, we are prepared
Not
to
bad.
be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Almost all the way free. Our plan is in motion now.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome.
It might take until the end of
We shall do our
Stormblood for us to
utmost
free them,
spare
though.
you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people. You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Oh, hello, Christus.
What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyu did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
Oh yeah, fear sure as heck
And with
does
that,
place.
we
It
must
does
take our wounded home.
change people.
Your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
Oh, fear sure as heck does change people. I'm somewhat resilient to it. I tried to associate common sense with, don't go near that. You see a giant swirling column of clouds reaching the ground and tossing everything around, and my common sense tells me, that looks dangerous. I should probably not get near that. Which is why I'm probably not going to wind up chasing tornadoes, but severe thunderstorms? Sure. I know if lightning strikes my vehicle, it won't electrocute me. However, I'm going to have to wait in my vehicle for a little while to make sure that it's not charged. Tornado is just like, stay away. Stay away. Common sense and fear tend to go hand in hand for me. Get me back up there. Thank you.
You did well, Cody. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates that are not related to a giant moon crashing down on the planet. Though I know the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also know that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It would be an honor to travel with you again.
Gogetsu's voice is actually more rough on me than most of the other voices. But that's the voice he has. Or that's as close to his voice as I can get. I wish I could say the same for myself. But I think I'm a little reckless. Do before thinking. Totally could be because of autism and ADHD. Oh my goodness, those aspects definitely do not help. They definitely push a little recklessness. Curiosity is also pretty tricky one to keep an eye on. I definitely wasn't out in the middle of a severe thunderstorm before. No, not several times. However, there are certain circumstances that have me go inside during a thunderstorm. If the lightning strikes are getting too close, if I'm getting like less than 2 seconds off of, well, less than 1 second, sometimes I push it to less than 1 second, then I'm going inside. The other one is if rain is falling, then I'm going inside, but that's because I'd rather not risk getting a cold.
Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yansa and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me.
The lightning strike hits the street right outside your house. Had that happen, scared the juice out of me. I don't think I've had lightning strike that close, because if I was outside and there was lightning that close, I probably would have felt the heat of it, and probably would have experienced some knockback from it, too. I've had less than 1 second before, though. I've had less than 1 second lightning strike before. Oh, very loud. I had one ripple the power line in front of my house. We lost power for about 7 minutes. Ah, the shores of Oatherd. All right. Yep, here we go. Okay. I'm standing on the porch when bright as hell. Oh, yeah.
This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. A release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Kojin could not satisfy me half so well as a single doman.
Sword.
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
We're just gonna constantly use these treasures.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Dinner head? Heck yes.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump!
You know,
If you are
look,
so desperate
I
to
don't
learn
like
what
this
you
coward
want to
very
do,
much, but like,
be quiet and do as you're told.
of course he's
Bring
gonna
that
be
sword while
upset.
you're at it.
He was punching a metaphorical iron wall earlier. But he's still a coward. Definitely half-wit material. Yep. Slight change of plans. I had leftover honey soy marinade, so I glazed. Wait, where is with that? Ooh, nice.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. 2 voice cutscenes in a row. Ooh. By the way, there's a world boss that can spawn here.
Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope. So much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
Is that barrier still there in New Game Plus? I guess we'll find out. So, when you're here for the first time, congratulations, you found another area you cannot fly in. What is this one again? Oh, I know the World Fate's not active. If this fate is here, the World Fate's not active. Because that fate is tied to the, there's a certain combination of fates you need to do, which leads to another particular fate, which leads to the chance of another fate spawning, given that it's not on cooldown. So yeah, welcome here. Oh yeah, the barrier is up. We can actually see it from here. Look at how close we are to Doma. It's like right there. Okay, we're not in the settlement yet. Let's see if we can get to a settlement.
Yes, this is far enough.
Oh, we got ads. Snooze the ads.
Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yansa and what has become of her. Of course, what lies beyond the Great Wall is the heart of Doma.
And we should be glad to hear it, but it is wise for us to have this conversation here, on the road, out in the open.
Is it? Once, your caution will be warranted, but no longer. Xenos does not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than a master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied with that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yansa. What need for a leash when the dog is broken? The village of Nami lies to the west. Namai. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution.
There's tigers here. Look at that. Tigers are actually pretty dangerous creatures. They're particularly very good at using the elements of surprise. So we're going to complete... pretty big kitty. Yep. We're going to complete this objective, and then we're going to go to the Aetheryte, and that'll be where we finish off for the night.
There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her permissions. Persimmons.
Gonna run and coup at the tiger. Jeez. Wow, Autobot! I didn't know. It literally just highlighted one word and didn't even consider where it was being directed or anything like that. I guess Autobot was trying to protect yourself. Autobot thought you were bullying yourself too much. What the heck, Autobot?
Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes. And, for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent.
I mean, yes, I can do. I do that, but come on. Okay, we'll continue this one I guess next week, because we gotta finish Legend of Zelda on Friday, which is 3 minutes away. But I mean 6 p.m. on Friday. Okay, we're gonna set this as our home point too, so I can easily return to it. If I happen to be in a different spot, because this is my main character, sometimes we do other stuff. I'm gonna move us over here, and I'm gonna see who we can send you off to. As per usual, I do like to be a little varied in who I raid to. And actually, I think there's somebody who I haven't had the opportunity to, because they actually haven't streamed in a... Oh, wait, no. We raided them last time, didn't we? Yes, I think we did. Okay. Filter. Raids only. Wait, what? Ha. Nope. I have not sent you over there. I'm gonna snooze the ads again so that they don't interrupt. We'll broke a bot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bot's breaking. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh, fun stuff. Alright, who the heck can I send you off to? There is somebody who I have not sent you off to in a little while. Psycha actually didn't stream for a little while and is back streaming. I actually happened to wind up there not too long ago. And I'd say it's probably been quite some time since we've raided over there for that reason. So, Tush nice. Yes, Tush nice. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to get this raid started. We're going to be raiding Psycha, who is playing Hunt. Playing some good old Hunt. So, I'm going to send you over that direction. Did I spell the name properly? Okay, good. I did. I don't want to be missing a letter or anything. Otherwise, the raid's not going to go as planned. Congratulations to the top 3. You get bonus gold pieces to use in future sound commands. Thank you for joining, everybody. The first raid message is for subs. However, if you don't have a sub, we've actually got a message that anybody can use just underneath there. Feel free to use one or the other when heading on over. I'd like to thank you for joining, everybody, whether you're here in full, in part, whether you're active, whether you're lurking, or somewhere between. It's all greatly appreciated. I see that Twitch's banner is sort of bugged for me, but I think it will still work. I think it will still raid me over. I guess we'll find out. Next stream is going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Classic 5-hour stream, all that good stuff. And we will be playing... we'll be trying to finish off Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker. So look forward to that. We got Triforce Shards to find, and Ganon's Tower to get through. And Ganon's Tower is like a whole bunch of bosses in a row, so yeah. Thanks for the stream. I might do some Final Fantasy 14 myself. Sounds like a fun time. Everybody, keep being awesome. Keep being fantastic. Keep up your hydration, self-care, all that good stuff. And keep being yourself. That's really important. The worst are those Triforce pieces, yeah, because of the Tingle paywall is like one of the worst parts of it. Alright, everybody, we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Hey, Stinky!